Even non-competitive people have probably got little weird things
Yeah.
that are going on. But
I got plenty of weird shit going on. Nice.
Take 4, scene 3.
Yeah, show us the moneymaker.
let's go.
This started it all.
This is the beginning of it all, really. This is it back here.
This thing's mental, man.
This was the OG magic stick for me back in the day.
This is my size.
As a child, like, surfing was my outlet of aggression and a massive connection to the ocean. Coming to a competitive surfing, if something didn't go my way, I didn't really know any other way to deal with it other than just to go back and do what I am doing every day, which is surfing. It was my recipe to growing a career out of it, really. Like, that was sort of the beginning, and that's how it probably kept going for so long. And it's a completely different passion now. It's like just this love for the ocean and enjoying looking back and going, man, I've had such a special journey and it's still traveling in the direction that I want, and I'm very happy about it, you know.
Making his intentions known. This off-sea threat is on fire, backing it up.
This is his thing. He's getting good at it.
Yeah, big stays off, big guitar.
Yes, all.
What's up, dude?
How are you, brother?
Good, man.
What do we got? We've had a few sessions. We've kind of seen you on the Proton, the Rook, and the Fish bit and the Mid today.
I find like riding a mid will like almost slow my surfing down a little bit and just make me relax and cruise and read the wave for what it is.
Yeah.
And then a fish can kind of be like pretty rocket fuel, fun, just speed. Yeah, it just really depends on, you know, what you want to take out and the sort of energy you want to put into that surf.
The Proton's been a big one for you career-wise, hasn't it? That's kind of been like your go-to competition board. Did you instantly know that that was kind of your board?
I've ridden for CI for so long that like when it did come out and Dane was obviously just annihilating the world on it, it was like a no-brainer that you were going to try it, and then I fell in love with it instantly. And from that point on, like whatever year that was designed, basically has pretty much been my contest board and money maker for, I'd imagine it's more, probably like 10 years.
Wow. seeing that determination from 12, 14 years of age was clearly that dominance throughout the back end of your teenage years. Like, you were a gnarly junior. You had really a perfect record through the Pro Juniors. Then you went into the QS, all fired up. Before you know it, 2017 comes along.
I was living at home with my dad,
Yeah.
and he's been a massive driving force in my surfing career. And at the time, for me, the vision of winning the event with the guys that had won it in the past was so minute that it was like, my debate to my dad was like, dude, I'm not going to win that event. He was like, dude, if that's your attitude and you don't care and you lose first heat, get on the next flight home.
Yeah, whatever.
And it wasn't that I didn't care about the wave. Like, I've got such a high respect for that wave. It's probably my favourite wave on earth. Wow. Because it's just given me so much, and it's taught me so much about barrel riding and reading the ocean. It's such a vicious wave. So anyway, the debate was, I'm not going, and he was like, dude, just go, just do it. And it was yes, no, yes, no. Sure enough, all right, mate, I'll go. Yeah. And literally the words that came out of my mouth to my manager and to my dad and family and whatever, I'm not going to win that event, so why do it?
Just watch it. Bailey just keeps the pedal to the metal. Score comes through. Still paddling into what looks like a tricky section in front of them. Somehow, Soli Bailey finds an exit.
Building momentum. The guy's a juggernaut. Bailey, is this the only guy in the heat? Parks it for another great backdoor barrel. Will anybody knock him off the throne?
I remember sitting in the water in the last 5 minutes of that final, still shocked that I was in that final, and just going, oh my God, I'm in first place. Like, I hadn't won an event in 4 or 5 years, and let alone a QS or an event like that.
Meanwhile, Soli Bailey stroking into what could be a solid wave, and it is standing tall in a beautiful backdoor barrel. The second tube and a nice carving snap. Soli Bailey.
So yeah, it was a special day, and it will go down in history for myself for sure.
I didn't know what to name him, so I just named him Pig.
I couldn't believe the last few days just seeing your froth and drive just to surf. And I'm like, this guy has had like a non-stop couple of years. Yeah. And obviously last year being on the CT all year, and obviously a tough year for you, I'd be like, mate, if this freaking COVID thing happened, I'd be laying in bed watching freaking Netflix all day, just chilling.
The froth and drive that you've seen has come from the fact that I took some time and chilled out. I still surfed and hung out and rode some fun boards and whatever else, but I didn't push myself. I wasn't waking up every day to go and try and be a better surfer and get fitter and work harder and work towards these goals that, we all set for ourselves. I just completely froze and just went, I'm just going to go and do everyday life. And I actually utilised the time and been working with Dad as a tradie just because I wanted to just wind it back and feel what,
on the other side of it, huh?
Feel what sometimes like really hard yakka feels like.
Oy.
And I did a couple of weeks of it, and it freaking sucks.
Now you're frothing, now you want it.
Yeah, I've literally just been surfing my brains out 4 or 5 hours a day, 4 times a day, whatever, just as much as I can, and I know what I want, that's for sure.
Sick. We want you back, Sol. I tell you what, it's been good to hang with you, mate.
Yeah.
It's good to break things down, break your boards down. We can't wait to see you back.
Yeah, thanks, man.